Hello guys, welcome back again. Thank you guys for hanging out late nights. Um, oh man, I don't have my cup of tea or cup of coffee with me today. Um, what I'm doing is I'm actually, like I told you guys sometimes because I'm always busy, I try to do series of films almost back to back. So if you see me in the same outfit, I do change clothes. But sometimes I find it easier just to go ahead and do them and then release them and they're done, especially when I run out of time and I want to, kind of chat or what have you with you guys. So welcome to hanging out with me late nights, girls. So grab your cup of coffee, cup of tea, glass of wine, whatever floats your boat. And so basically, I feel bad because I have this baby here and say hi. He's very, very, very detailed, and the full view of that little face. And I'm actually waking him up, so he does not like it. But he has got to have a diaper change and everything else. But while I'm doing this, and hopefully I can prove that I can hopefully master two things at one time, kind of want to talk. And I could not find, I have like at least 4 baby brushes that exist. And I swear to you, every time I'm getting ready to do their hair, it is a complete search for them. And so I'm having to use this brush. I'm brushing very lightly because I don't need any hard brushes, Mommy. It's not a lot of hair there. So yeah, so he is anatomically correct. Oh, I can't believe I said that word. So I'm getting ready to change his diaper. So there are boy parts when I change his diaper. So hopefully, if you are offended by boy parts, then please tune out and then come back a few seconds later. So let me go ahead and get this diaper off. But like I said, he is anatomically correct. And he is an interesting baby boy, wherein which a little booty. He yeah, he does have privates, and I forgot which sculpt, and you guys have to forgive me because I'm not trying to not tell you the sculpts. Remember we had this conversation in one of my videos about I would tell you the sculpt if I know. And of course, I never know. I always forget as soon as I buy them, adopt them, and I don't know. I guess it's not. Ooh, that was a lot of powder. Oh my God, I put too much. Normally, what I do is, unless it's my silicones, I don't put it directly on their little bums. You can see he's got full bummy there. I just put it on the diaper, and then I put it on the bum. I put the diaper on the bum, and he's like, Mommy, what? What are you doing? So he's going to put this down and then slide this up. These are size 2. I'm hoping that they will fit him. Actually, it's a little big. It's a little big. We could have did with a newborn size, but we're good. I think they may be a 1. I think these are a 1. But anywho, he's going to wear these for now. They're Winnie the Pooh. And what I do, he has a cute belly button that I like to see. And come here. He's like, what? What, Mommy? What do you want from me? Oh, this little head. You can see he's got a pretty pronounced belly button there. Right? You definitely can see. Aw. Oh, guys. He's torturing me. Of course, this camera action I'm doing here does not do this baby's skin and stuff justice, his colors. I just hate how it washes everything out. Okay, so basically, before I get off track, putting him on this little sleeper. It's a vintage sleeper with bunny rabbits and hospital gowns. Can you see that? Little vintage little things on there. And it's a Gerber vintage one, and it's white with these yellows and colors. And it's actually 0 months, but because he's got bent legs, as you can see, he's kind of made him shorter than what he, I guess, could be. So I think the 0 months should fit him perfectly. Because I found I bought other stuff like 0 to 3 months, and I find because his legs are so short, you have to gather up the material, to do it. I like this sculpt. I saw it recently. Somebody was on in a doll group, and they were selling him. Oh, look at the time. Okay, they were selling theirs. I want to make sure. Sometimes I accidentally hit the button. There we go. It's still going. Okay, my little one's laughing at me because sometimes I'll accidentally hit the button and it'll stop recording and pause it, and I'm still rambling on to you guys. So trying to catch it. I don't even know how I hit the button. But anyways, like I said, on my wish list is a camera situation to where I can get more movability, and then I want lighting. But until such time, we must deal with it, because then you could really see his colors and how cute he is and his tones and everything. I don't even know if you can get a gander how his little face is. His details. Yeah, so but basically yeah, so but she had hers for sale, and I was so tempted to get them. Y'all know how I am. Oh my God, I have to stay away from these babies. I already have too many babies. And but anywho, he looked just like this one. He was very similarly painted, and if I didn't know better, I would have thought it was by the same artist. I don't think it was, though. But they could have been twins. The hair was very sparsely rooted. You can barely see his little hair here. He has hair, but you see how fine it is and blonde? It's like fuzz, really. I call it fuzz, not hair. Here we go with these wild snaps. I gotta try to figure out how to snap here while I'm talking. Never good at these snappies. So basically, she's laughing. So basically, she had them for sale, and she's selling very cheap because the sculpt alone is expensive. But she had them pretty cheap, and she was saying that she did not realize that he was not cuddly. She said she wanted to be able to cuddle more with him, and she didn't realize that they weren't as cuddly. I guess cuddle factor is not really there because he is a all vinyl, situation, and he's not, he doesn't have the cloth body. So that does make him different. So he's not really my cuddle baby, but I'm aesthetically like the way he looks, aesthetically. And now see, this is too tight because I misjudged. I thought it would fit, but his neck is still a good portion lifted up, so you can see his little bit of cloth. Somehow or other, I forgot how they make these, but inside of his body, his vinyl, there's cloth. There's a cloth body inside the vinyl. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what it is, so you can see that part. This is a little tight. You can see how it's puckering because the buttons are puckering because it's tight. So he's going to complain about this later tonight. But I'm going to lay him to the side just for now because I got the other one here to change. But so I'll have to rechange him out. Poor thing. He's probably like, oh my God. Matter of fact, he makes me uncomfortable looking at him. So I'm going to unbutton these while we talk. I know he's not real, but oh, that does make me look uncomfortable. That makes me feel uncomfortable seeing him all tight. Let me release you. Release the beast! Oh, Incredible Hulk! Okay. Alright, I'm silly. So basically, let's get to it. My little one's in the background laughing. Alright, so what I wanted to talk about while I was struggling with him and putting something that did not fit on him, and yeah, this is my it's like a little vintage bunny, and I just adore this. And I got it for my bigger boys, oh God, some months ago. But Artie loves it. Artie's my big 2-3-year-old size baby, and I adore him. He's mischievous, you could tell by that little grin. He's in some other videos, but as you can see, he is still wearing his plaid winter coat situation, and I feel bad because he has not been changed since it was the cold spell. I know, bad, huh? Bad reborn mommy. So he's gonna get a change. He's happy about that. You know, but that's the thing. I try to get to everybody. But she, say hi. She's a cloth baby, and I think I may have put her in another video. Say hi. She's an infant size, blonde hair, and close up. And little detail hands and fingers and little bitty tiny legs, and dressed in a ballerina outfit, and she's weighted just like a real baby. So, but she's adorable, and she's got a big, huge bottle of milk here in her lap that she's working over. But the reason I kind of had her here, and I guess maybe Artie just needed a change. Sorry, Artie. Is because I quickly, before I'm looking at the time, I've been asked, where do I get my dolls from? Where do I get my babies from? And now I hate that it's towards the end of the video because I could take all day talking about it. So maybe a part 2 as I change Artie, because I just realized it's probably going to be tough for me to do it and talk and be on subject. So basically I get them from everywhere. I am on a budget, and I believe in budgeting. So she was actually a gift from a friend who makes dolls. She makes reborn, she makes cloth dolls, she's very artistic. I mean, she draws, she paints, and she actually surprised me by giving her to me. And I fell in love with her. So she was a gift. Some of my other dolls were gifts, you know, from friends as they start to downsize. If you look at my video on Love Bug, Bitten by the Love Bug, I talk about how even one of my friends, who, well, she wasn't a friend at first, she was just a stranger, became a friend. She gave me tons of dolls. So some are gifts as they are being downsized out, and then I in turn will give away some dolls to another doll person as well. So it's kind of a thing that we do in the community. And then some I'm actually, you know, adopting, you know, from people, you know, from artists and from other mommies. I can tell you, because I'm on such a budget, I have to watch, and I don't want to spend a bad penny. I do compare dolls. I have actually one of my babies, Hayden, and she actually is she's actually on one of my earlier videos. You'll see the box opening of a toddler. That was her, and I got her off of a reborn mommy on YouTube. Okay, and you know, people have different views on get them off of YouTube or not. I say there is no right or wrong answer to getting them off of whatever. It's just the basic things. Make sure you ask questions. Make sure you get tons of pictures if you can. Make sure, you know, a details video if it's on YouTube. And she was kind enough to do a details video. I requested it. She did one just for me. Of course, for anyone who was interested in the doll. But she answered my request, so I was able to see more details on her than the first video. And what I saw, I fell in love with her. Well, I was already in love with her. It just solidified it. I have gotten some off of, I got a few off of eBay, but most, I would have to say, are generally through Facebook. I really feel more comfortable. I know it's, some people would say it's the opposite, go with eBay first, because you know, eBay, you know, whatever. But I pay through PayPal, so I know I get some protection anyway through PayPal. But I like the fact that I can, if that mommy does something wrong, I guess you could say, or doesn't do an honest deal, like let's say I pay for the doll, she doesn't send the doll. I'm sorry, I'm just realizing that I have a chip of fingernail polish gone. If she pays for the doll, I mean, if I pay for the doll and she doesn't send it, I can see this is building into a part 2, because if she doesn't send me the doll, well then, you know, she's in the community, and I feel like it's harder for her to kind of live in the community, if you will, in the Facebook world.